Davis, when ego costs you money.
Mate, my ego's cost me a heap.
And the problem is that even people that were normal egos, so forget about us, even the Herald said recently that 1 out of 5 property that sold in the last quarter sold for less than whatever it was purchased
And what
for.
it was bought for, right? And that's where egos can get involved, that it's pride. I've bought a house and I can lose money and lots of other things, but people just don't think they'll ever lose money in property, right? Don't let your ego get involved in making a good business decision.
But Aaron, I spent 30 grand, I renovated, I've done the landscaping, and I know the market has gone down a bit, but you're telling me that I've lost $250,000. The other agents say that, I know, everyone that bought in the last few years is the same, right? But that is the biggest objection. How do people get around the fact that it is what it is, and it's not a matter of what your house is worth, it's a matter of, can you make your goal happen based on the current circumstances?
Correct, and let your ego go. They're not buying your circumstances, they're not buying your mortgage, they're not buying what you paid it for, and they're certainly not paying the money that you put into it. People don't want to pay for 2 bathrooms and 2 kitchens. It's just, it is what it is. So be very careful that the ego is not getting in the way.
And here is 3 things that everyone should be doing if you're going through the exercise of saying, hey, I want to move from my house to something else. The first thing, engage a really good agent, someone with good reputation, someone that has got proven track records. So that is crucial. You engage a few of them. Then you speak to a good mortgage broker.
Yep.
Again, someone with reputation that can show you that it got a success track record. Then mortgage broker will give you an assessment based on your obviously circumstances, financial circumstances. And lastly, you speak with a lawyer if you need to, if there is some complication. But after you do these 3 things, you will know with confidence if now is the right time or not, because this is the biggest mistake I see. People that just speak to one shiny shoes agent that tells them it's possible. 3 months down the line, they're pissed off, excuse my French, because they've been lied, and now they're 3 months into a campaign and there is no chance for them to sell. And that is the biggest mistake.
And they put a whole lot of money down it. And I say, Diego, one of my thoughts with good people is also you're transferring equity from one house to the other. Don't let ego get involved. Move where the market is, sell it, transfer the equity, and improve your current circumstances. But I see people looking at when they're selling, their ego doesn't let them sell for a loss, and they're looking at all the houses that haven't sold. And they think, oh, the gap's too big. No, yours is here. The properties that you want to buy are actually selling here. What is it? 90, let's just call it 90% of property in Auckland last month did not sell.
Regardless of all the headlines saying the market is getting better, the reality is different than what the media is telling you.
Because in digital, right, we all publicise what we sold. No one goes, didn't sell. And so all people see is that optimistic, the market's selling.
Everything is selling. Look, we're dealing with emotions, right?
Yeah.
Emotions always cloud good business decisions. Not always. It's easier to cloud a good business decision if you're emotional. And if it is the house that, you've built the playground and little Johnny was born then and all of that. We get it, we're all human. But here's where you get good advice from 2-3 different people, and eventually you'll get to the point that you can make a decision with confidence.
And it's critical to find an agent that you can give them permission to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Cut through the ego, get sold, improve your current circumstances.
Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe. It will go a long way because our sponsors are still to get in touch with us. So we'll do this for just for you guys. So if you like it, we'll appreciate it.